Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Desert Garage. Thank you for tuning in. We're back today with the Ford Falcon. And I think today's going to be the day that hopefully we're going to see if this thing's actually going to move under its own power. Off camera, we've had 4 new tires put on it. Ignore the one that goes flat on the front because of the rim. But we got 4 new tires on it. Did that off camera. We worked on the carburetor, well, off camera. And I got to tell you, the inside of the carburetor was an excellent brand new float, needle, seat, the whole 9 yards. The only thing that we're missing, really, honestly, is a throttle return spring. There's a bracket or something missing that one's supposed to be hooked up to, but that's okay. We can run the throttle outside the car. Let me go ahead and bring you all in a little bit closer here. Now, since we don't know if this fuel pump actually works, remember I told you all this was the goofiest looking fuel pump I ever seen. I've never seen one like this before. And, well, it's just funky looking. I mean, it's got an in from the main line, but then it's got 2 that come out. And both the 2 that come out go right into the carburetor. Don't ask me why. I really have no clue, to be honest with you, why it's like that. I priced for a new fuel pump for this car, assuming that this is a 170 cubic inch engine, and the replacement fuel pump looks nothing like what's on it. And if y'all remember in the first video we did, when we had it running very briefly, remember I showed you guys what the fuel pump looked like. So, that's what I'm dealing with. It wouldn't be hard to put something in it, and make another fuel pump work. It wouldn't be no big deal. But I'm trying to get this car running and hopefully driving for a minimal amount of money. I'm on a budget, as I told you all before. Since I don't get paid for YouTube, so I'm doing all this with my own money, my own funds. But we went ahead and we stuck us in. We had a fuel line that someone put in at one time. Guess they were checking the fuel pump. And, well, we got us a certified racing jug fuel cell. High performance. Now, never mind where I'm sticking it, because the exhaust is over there. I don't got no gas in it yet. I got 2 gallons over there. So we're going to stick it right on top of the horn. It's going to be right next to the fuel pump and the distributor and all that. So that way, this is the way it's supposed to be. So, what we need to do is, we got our air cleaner out of the way here. We need to get this thing ready. I haven't put nothing in it yet as far as like water. I'm going to wait on that. Let's just see how well this thing's actually going to sit here and run before we go through and do that. The odds of the generator working are very, very slim. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. So, but I have some loose fittings here that we got to get tightened back up. Now, y'all remember the last time the carburetor was not extremely happy, and I thought it had a lot of varnish in it. Well, it did not have any varnish in it. That's when I discovered it was a very clean carburetor. Now, the only thing I can tell you that I did notice, and I don't know how I got in there, but it looked like a spider was living in the carburetor. Yeah. I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. So I got that cleaned out, made sure the float was indeed working, and it does. Something fell out of the carburetor, and well, I don't know where it came from. And there's only one hole that it actually fit in, so we'll see what happens. Oh shit. Well, that ain't good. Sorry, I'm trying to keep everything kind of pretty PG here, and I do apologize. Damn. This damn line was trying to cross thread on me. I think, damn it, why are you trying to cross thread on me? Yeah, I got this one line. It's just trying to be a barrier. Oh, actually, I think I might have cross thread on someone else at one time. Well, shit, that's not a good thing. Well, let's go ahead and loosen up this carburetor. Oh, man, the carburetor bolts are like 7/16, I think, or something around in there. So we'll loosen that up here real quick. Getting my trusty toolbox. We'll loosen those up, and then we'll give it a little bit of movement so that way when we put on the line, it will go on. Oh no, where's my 7/16s? You got to be kidding me. What in all that holy? Okay, I misplaced a wrench again. Oh man, where in the world did you go? Yes, I talk to myself very frequently. I kind of misplaced a wrench to take the carburetor loose with. Where the hell? Where'd you go, Mr. Wrench? Not under the... Right here. Right underneath the rag the whole time. So we're going to go ahead and loosen this up just a little bit. Give us a little bit of wiggle on it. I know the top line actually is for the main fuel line to go into. So we're going to go ahead and just loosen it up a little bit. That way we can get a little bit of wiggle on it. I haven't worried about getting a throttle return spring right at this moment. Just because I gotta wait and see how, whoops. Well, I just broke for the choke. Oh, that's nice. Oopsie. Yeah, I just broke something for the choke, so that works out really good. God dang it. And this one just keeps trying to... I think this thing was already cross-threaded because it was kind of weird to take out. Yep, it's trying to cross again. Gosh darn it. I don't want to have to go order a new carburetor and stuff for this damn car, though. Because, man, I've got a little bit of money sitting into this as it is. And, well, a little bit more than what I really wanted to kind of put into it, to be honest with you. I mean, if need be, I could put a barb fitting in, cut this off, and then put a hose, just, regular fuel line on, and do it that way. I think I've got a barb fitting here. Excuse me. But we'll see. I think this was cross-threaded at one time because I did not tighten it down when I put this back together. I just kind of ran it in loose. And well, I mean, yes, you saw me go ahead and throw a wrench on it, but come on, baby. Are you gonna go in straight now? Yeah, old stuff. You know, it's always, oh, come on, you can do it. Old stuff is kind of hard to get put back together because, I mean, it's old. You start disturbing stuff, and man, it starts not being happy, and pretty soon you're putting new carburetors on, new fuel pumps. I can get a new carburetor, an Amazon special, and yeah, it'll work. Chinese, but I think I got it going in straight now, finally. But I don't want to do that if I don't have to, because that's more money that I got to put into it. And like I said, I actually paid a little more money for this car than what I wanted to, really. But man, I'm a sucker for old cars. I just can't see nothing going to a scrapyard, you know? So I had to. If y'all remember, I don't know if I actually said what I paid for this car. I don't remember. But I paid $700 for the car. And so far, my money that I have into it is very minimal. So I paid $700 for the car, $150 for towing. Because, as y'all know, I don't have a truck. A lot of it's just time cleaning out the inside, as you see by the last video that will be out before this one. Let's see. I paid $195 for tires through Priority Tire. They're not sponsored. I don't have no discount code. But if you do need tires, go to Priority. They can get just about any size, and they're very reasonably priced. Yeah, I mean, depending on your tire size, if you're like me, you got something old and you don't want to go out here to Big O or any of those places and pay $700 for a set of tires, go to Priority. You get them for about $250, $300 a lot of the times, which is really nice. So, so we got that to go back on. We got the stop line to actually go on straight. Surprisingly, I ain't touching it ever again. We got let's see. Damn, where are my stupid pliers at? Well, I'll just use needle nose. I really want to see if this thing's going to move before I put too much into it. You know what I mean? So, I do enjoy working on these old cars. I mean, there ain't no doubt about that. I really do. I like it. I mean, I don't know. If y'all done the same thing, you know, that I do, you understand. You really do. And it's just, you know, getting something running that's been sitting for 20, 30, 40, however many years. It's actually, I mean, pretty satisfying to me anyway. So, that's the only reason why I do it. And yeah, I know I pick cars that really have no resale value. I mean, not a lot. But I don't buy them to flip. I buy them to work on. I buy them for you guys. Damn, I can't believe I broke that stupid thing. Yeah, everything there, all the linkage is a little sloppy, which kind of sucks. But I don't have, and there's supposed to be a bracket somewhere around this thing that I can't find to save my life. So when we get ready to put a return spring on it, we're going to have to make something. So We already got a couple of gallons of gas. I went yesterday and got some. Got our racing fuel cell in there. That works. Nope, that's gonna fail. Fuel pump ain't gonna work. Oh man, the only thing I did not do, shoot. And I should have did it. Should have done it. I should have sprayed some brake clean down in the line and made it go into that fuel pump. And I really, really forgot to do that. Shit. Well, and sorry, like I said, about all the cussing. I try not to. See, this one goes underneath. This one goes on the top of the fuel pump. Why? That one goes on top of the fuel pump and underneath the carburetor, which is really weird. Hell, I think it's weird when you got a vacuum advance that's metal that slides right into everything. That's weird too, but yeah, it is what it is. So let me get some gas in my racing fuel cell here and put some gas in this bottle, Dr. Pepper bottle, so we can fill up the bowl, and we'll be right back. Okay, so we got our never start battery over here, which it never starts because it's always dead. It doesn't take a charge. And that's okay. We got our racing fuel cell right here with a gallon of gas in it. And we have our Dr. Pepper bottle filled with gas. And then we just got to hook jumper cables up to this. Sorry, I had to light a cigarette. So, yeah. Dr. Pepper, 23 flavors. Well, this case, it's only one. And I'm trying to keep my videos a little more PG than what I have been. I realize that here lately, the videos just haven't been. Well, shoot. If I could actually get some down in that. Let's see. I saw a trick. A guy used his finger to put. Because these bowls, they small. Man, they're small. Dang, I'm having a hard time here. Carburetor cleaner. That'll work. Got a straw. Or brake parts cleaner. Got a straw. We can kind of juice this down in here a little bit. Don't seem like it's going in there. Okay, well, we'll pretend it went in there and it just got full. Boy, that's gonna be fun. Is this leaking, the carburetor leaking because yeah, it's because I spilled gas all over the side. It's fine. It's okay. Okay, where are my most dangerous cables at for jump starting here? Where are my dangerous cables at? Oh, there they are. And you remember what my dangerous jumper cables are, because half the insulation's missing, and well, one little spark is all it takes to fry stuff. But I like a good challenge once in a while here. So let's go ahead and get this one hooked up here. Z negative, and this has got one of these, you can't steal me connections, because you hook it up backwards, because it's got two reds, a red positive and a red negative. And that's always a big plus when you got those going on. At least, you know, anybody goes to steal it, well, guess what? They're going to hook something up really, really backwards 90% of the time. So, those are safe-ish. Oh, shit. Okay, guys, you guys spread apart, right? No, spread apart. Damn it. Why this battery's dead? Okay, let me disconnect here. God dang. Yeah, I know. I need a new set of jumper cables. But a good set to start this stuff, they're expensive. They're, well, last one I priced that were of this equal stuff here was, oh my God, they were, what, a couple $100? Or no, $100. Or 70? 70, 100. Well, either way, they were expensive. So I did not, need to say, I did not get them, even though it would be the better way to go. But, you know, it is what it is. Like I said, I do all this strictly on, you know, budget. That's what I was saying. Oh, yeah. Been a long day, guys. Yesterday was a long day. I had to work yesterday. Let me start the car up. Let me turn the radio off so I can't get demonetized because I'm not monetized. But, you know. And I do want to say that thank you to all the new subscribers I have gotten. I've gotten a few more. And I really appreciate the subscribers. I appreciate all you guys. Whether you're new, old, whatever, don't matter. I do appreciate you guys because, man, seriously, you guys, if nobody was subscribing, I wouldn't be able to do this. I probably wouldn't have it in me to do it, to be honest with you. And I know the videos are not very entertaining. And I do apologize. I mean, there's better people out there that do a lot better job. But I do appreciate you guys going on, watching the videos, and, you know, commenting and stuff like that. It is very much appreciated. So let's see. I hope she's gonna do something though. Dang. Last time I checked, none of the headlights worked in this thing. Let me see. Oh, I got a headlight now. Well, damn, that's pretty nice. I got one headlight, guys. The other one's broken, so it ain't gonna have another headlight. No bulb. Yeah, no tail lights, but there also ain't no bulbs back there. I don't think there's bulbs. You know, I do gotta. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, do I seriously have turn signals here? I mean, that would be truly awesome. Well, not on the front. I don't got them on the front yet. I don't think. No. They're flashing inside the car. They say they're working. Hey, I got turn signal on the back, guys. That is actually pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and see we got one on the other side. I know I'm checking some of the dumbest stuff. Not one on the driver's side, but we got one on the front. Oh, that's even better. Woohoo! First, I couldn't get none of this stuff to work. So it kind of fixed itself and started coming around. Horn? No, there ain't no hornage. There ain't no battery. I mean, no radio, no battery. What the hell am I thinking? That's kind of a shame. All right, we're in neutral. Let's see. Oh, bad connection. Ugh. Does this window roll down? Oh yeah, it does, kind of. It'd be a lot easier, because I don't have no seats in this thing still. So, be a lot easier. Just sneak around here. All right, let's see. Okay. Now, turn over. Please. Nothing? Oh, no. Oh, so we're going to walk around the car 500 times now. And this is not a very good setup here. But I can't go buy a new battery just quite yet. There we go. Now, bring the thunder. Or not. Yeah, that did not sound too good. So we're all on the positive side of things. Come on. We got to bring us some thunder here. Let me try hooking these up a little different on my other car here than the Kia. There, yeah. Stay, don't fall off, don't short out. We already know the electrical system is okay-ish. Well, I'll be crying in the mud. Oh, this is going to be a pain in the butt right now, guys. It was the last time I tried to run this thing. Oh, it is a negative one. Yeah. All right. Seriously? Yeah. Now we're having fun. We're having a lot of fun now. I mean, everything's connected. You know what? Let me try something here, guys. All right, we finally got her where she will turn over. A lot of walking back and forth. We finally got it. I mean, honestly, I can't imagine why, they wouldn't work, I mean, come on. So, now we're ready. Get a drink here. I always get a little nervous firing up these old rigs like this. Just for the simple fact is you never know if anything will go bad. Hoping nothing will go bad. Okay. There's this little one barrel. She is really not a happy. She's not really a happy camper, to be honest with you guys. But we're trying to make this work. I'm just hoping that fuel pump will work, but I don't know if it is or not, and that's gonna shut us down quick because I don't have a electric little click-clack one. I don't have one of those, so this might shut us down for a few days. Okay. Let's go ahead and push that choke closed. We added quite a bit of gas in it. Of course, trying to get around here fast enough, add a little more fuel and a little more of this and a little more of that. Yeah, that's kind of fun. We need her to actually run to be able to pull fuel if it's going to pull fuel out of that can. Oh, hey. Ooh, she smells good. No, she don't. Let's try to just fire it up before we add any more into her. Okay, close the choke back. Maybe leave it partially open, maybe? Yeah, that might work out a little better. Okay, she definitely needs some more of this here fresh go-go juice in her. Well, I wish I could get some in that bowl though. Damn. I should have pre-filled that bowl. And I didn't even think about it. For some reason, it ain't going in that little hole. Now, I may have to take that fuel line off. I'm kind of wondering if I may have to. I don't know. No, we shouldn't have to take that main fuel line off. Let me try to stick a little more brake clean in the actual bowl, Man, that just was not working out very good though. It didn't act like it really wanted to go in there a whole lot. So. Well, damn, it started going in there. It's clear. The airways is clear on her. This is where I wish I did have a kind of a clicky clack. How much are you gonna take? Yeah, it's going in. I had to make sure we're still. She might actually be full, guys. She might. We know she'll run off brake clean. I get kind of excited when I work on cars too, because it's like, hell yeah. You know, we already know it runs, but. Damn. Oh, the accelerator pump is working. That is even awesomer. More awesomeness. Come on, oil light, go off, baby. Come on, oil light, go off. It went off the first time, but it ain't going off now. I've got to check the clutch on it. There, it went off. Oh. Damn, I just pushed in the clutch and started to put it in gear and it ran out of oomph. I sat here looking at it too long. But, I mean, this is the most it's ran since I've gotten this thing. And it took a minute for that oil light to go off. It really did. And it was starting to worry me, but I hate idiot lights. So that way, if I sit down in the car, as soon as she fires up, Well, maybe we can open the choke a little bit. That might help her out too. We did determine that the accelerator pump is shooting out. So let's go ahead and do this. It's going to take it, I guarantee you, it's going to take it a bit if the fuel pump works to suck it all in. That's okay. That's okay. So, we're going to sit inside here. Damn. I'm long-legged and this is a little difficult. Okay, I think it's in neutral. Oh, I have a clutch. Yeah, buddy. I have a clutch in this car. I do have a clutch. That makes me extremely happy right there. But that makes me really, really happy. Because we have a clutch. And it goes in. I tried it in first gear and rocked it forward, reverse rocked it forward, second rocked it forward, and then it ran out of gas. I don't know if that fuel pump's gonna work though. I'm really trying really hard to sit there and make this thing put out something. I mean, I've spilled so much gas down on the side, I don't know what's leaking. If there is, I think there is something leaking on her. Let me try and tighten this down. Kind of appears that the carburetor might be leaking a little bit. I'll tell you where this throttle and stuff hooks on, that is very loose. Like there's a lot of play in it. That's good though. There. One thing, I have a video to come out on for next week. So if this thing takes me a week to get her going and where we can actually drive it, that's fine. Don't matter to me none, to be honest with you. I'm trying to do stuff kind of the right way. You know what I mean? So. Well, she backfiring out the carburetor. Timing may be off a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, timing might be off a little bit on her, guys. I mean, that's what causes that. But she has not pulled no fuel yet. Apparently. Let's go ahead and I just worked my butt off to get that fuel line actually off. On, I mean. So let's go and pull this fuel line back off. And then we'll go through, we'll refill it back up again. And then we'll see if we'll put our finger over it. We're not going to rev her up. I think because she is awful. I think it's more richness than anything. Because I was trying to rev it up and it was like not really having that too much. You know what I mean? I mean, it was not liking that at all. And I could see it backfiring into the carburetor. So it could just be the carburetor is messed up. And I mean, you know, honestly, that's probably what it is. I'm kind of thinking that's what it may be. It may be the carburetor just just as messed up. You know what I mean? So, if we have to, I mean, we know we got a clutch. And it engages, transmission engages the whole 9 yards. And we know that. But we don't know much of anything else. I wasn't even paying attention to see if the generator light went off or not. I just got I get so excited over these old cars, you know? There. Okay, the bowl's full again. So let's fire back up. We'll dribble just a little bit of gas in it. I don't think it's the timing. I mean, the distributor's tight. The wires are in good shapes. I don't think it's timing. I think it's carburetor related, to be honest with you. So let's partially close that choke back up again. Add a little bit of go-go juice down her throat. I'm not going to give her no throttle at all. None. Because I want her to kind of come around on her own. Or maybe she's going to come around on her own. There. A little bit of throttle to her. Like I said, if I have to, I'll go buy a carburetor for it. Come on, baby. Come on, sweetheart. You can do it. I know you can. I don't even have a name for this old girl yet. I don't got a name for the Grand Fury either, so I don't got a name for none of them. Oh, okay, well, we got some stuff done. She not happy? Golly. I think it's this carb. I really do, guys. I mean, I honestly do. I think it's the carburetor on this car. Between the carburetor and the fuel pump. Because, I mean, the accelerator pump is working, but something's telling me this carburetor is not, she's not right. Fuel pump is not working. Hey, the generator light went off. Oh yeah, see, as soon as you add a little bit of fuel in her, she dies quick. Yeah, it is definitely a carburation issue. And no, the fuel pump wasn't working at all, unfortunately. And I know getting a fuel pump for the old girl is going to be a little difficult, or possibly. I'm going to have to look tonight on the good old interwebage. Okay, there. I'm going to keep my brake clean out. That way I can sit there and kind of stick it in the hole, and when she starts running out and just kind of zoom, you know, a little squirtage. A little squirtle action, you know what I mean? Well, that's too much gas. That's fine. So, come on, baby. Yeah, baby. Ah. She's like, no, sir. Whoa. She was like, no sirree, I am not doing it right now. Man, I'm gonna have to order more parts for it. Damn, man, it kind of sucks in a way, but because, man, I'm trying to keep this very, very budget minded. You know what I mean? Okay, it's gotta be the carburetor, because I even had just a little drop while it's running and it dies. So that tells me it does have a carburetor issue. So let's fire back up again. The generator light, did I tell you, went out? It's a good sign. Yeah, that fuel pump is not working. Yeah, that fuel pump ain't working either. Damn it. That stinks like a big old monkey butt. I guess I shoot some of this down in it backwards. Shoot some of this stuff right down in here. Maybe soften something up. I don't know. I don't want to use it all. I want to be able to fill this guy up a little bit more. But I think it's the carburetor, between the carburetor and the fuel pump. Okay, that ain't going to work out. Straw's going to come off. It's going to spray me in the face, mess up my glasses. I ain't going to be able to see jack doodly. Yeah, the carburetor is leaking too, though. I seen it. I buy this cheap. Hey, where'd you guys go? Oh, there you are. I buy this cheap stuff from Walmart. It's not very bueno. Not very bueno at all. Because it's still got about a quarter of a can. And it just ran out of air. All right. Come on, baby. Now, I did see a leak on this carburetor. And it looked like oh yeah, I'll show you guys here in just a minute what I mean. I'm gonna fire up one more time, but I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys exactly what's going on with that carburetor. There's my jug. Damn, I'm getting all high over here and everything. I'm like, yoo-hoo, yeah. Go Denver. Oh, sorry. Because I'm getting all, yeah, the accelerator pump's still working. Now that's a lot of gas. It'll never fire up or we'll be roasting weenies on top of the engine. Okay, so let's go ahead and fire up one more time. It's a shame the AM radio ain't working in it. But I don't think there's any speakers in it either. Oh. All right. Bring the thunder again. Oh, you asshole. What the hell? Why, we just lost power. Not inside, but to the starter. And it's that damn thing right there. Of course, we've got this 5-mile long and cable here. Jesus. Jeez Louise, people. Uh-oh. Come on, baby. Uh-oh. Everything's still coming on, but it's like, it says no. I gotta remember to turn off the damn. Yeah, it's still in. What in the hell? Either the starter took a poopy, either the starter took a poop on it, or the solenoid did. And I'm almost betting it's that damn solenoid. Oh, yeah. Always something with old cars, you know. There's, oh, I gotta get over here. Maybe I'll bonk it a couple of times. Bonk, bonk. Come on, baby. I don't think you're the problem. Are you guys? Are you the problem? I think that's the problem. Of course, I got these really bad connections right here too, and that doesn't help. You know what? Yeah, that should be fine. It's been cranking over like that. There's maybe one car we may have to come back to though, man. Because it's not being very nice right now. Bring the thunder. You brought the thunder. Good girl. Yeah, fuel pump is trying to work. Yeah. But it didn't spit nothing out that we put into it. So, yeah, it's in the gas far enough. Yeah, it's damn sure in the gas far enough. Here. There you go. Maybe even a little more. Maybe it wasn't in the gas far enough. I don't know. I know you're saying, why don't you just hook up the original fuel system? Well, you know, guys should know as well as I do, the odds that a regular fuel system works are very, very slim. So, right now, I don't want to do that. I will later. Yeah, I thought I saw something flying around out here. It's all the gas in there. It ain't got no gas in it. Yeah, that's exactly where it's leaking from. Yeah, I think the carburetor is kind of foobar. Shit. Shoot. Sorry. Like I said, try to keep her. I gotta learn to quit leaving these. Quit leaving the ignition on because of the points. It's kind of working. But it's not really. Let me do something a little different here. I'm going to turn off this ignition. I always forget. With points, you leave the ignition on too long, you can actually burn it up pretty good. And I don't want to burn her up. Okay, so let's do something a little different here, guys. Let's go ahead and fill this bottle up. Okay, fill this bottle up, and right here, dump the hose right there, and then I wonder if it's because I have the hose higher than the, that could be a problem. Maybe because the hose is higher than the fuel pump. I don't know. Well, what the hell are you asking me for? Let me stay it underneath the car here. That way when I let go, all the fuel spills out. Okay. It's underneath the car. That way, when the car catches on fire, it ignites it from underneath. But it's underneath the car, and it's actually lower than the fuel pump. I think that's the way it should be. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Nah, it's not working. Fuel pump is not working. Okay. Well, that's good to know that the fuel pump is indeed not working. Oh, I was afraid of that. I was really, really afraid of that. Shit. Well, so, let me see here. We're going to have to, I'm going to have to do some research on this shit. Because I felt it kind of blown out of the line a little bit, but it wasn't real strong. So, okay. So, let me show you what we got going on here. I'm hoping I can get you guys in here good enough. Let me stick my finger in the way. All right. You see this lever here? You know, still squirtage. And then this one. All right. This one goes right in the carburetor. And I don't know if y'all can see it. It's got play. Since it's leaking out right there, it's creating a vacuum leak is exactly what's happening here. I don't think there's anything wrong with like the mechanical advance or vacuum advance or anything like that. But so when you go to give it throttle, instead of really giving it the beans, it shoots out a fireball because it has too much, it's sucking in air. And that's what happens is it'll suck in air, and that is extremely loose. I've had the carburetor apart once already, and I didn't even realize how loose that actually was. So I'm gonna have to get on the old interwebs today, and we'll price a fuel pump and a carburetor. I'm probably just gonna go with a cheap Chinese. I mean, really? I'll see what carparts.com has and Rock Auto. Maybe they'll have something for this old girl. I wish I knew exactly what size this engine is, but I think it's a 170. I'm pretty sure. All right, we're back. Been about a week. Got a brand new carburetor, Chinese. Yeah. Goofiest looking thing I ever seen. Probably ain't gonna work. So let's go ahead and get this old one off of here. The only thing this Chinese carburetor don't got is a thing for I got an extra vacuum line that actually runs into the carburetor for whatever reason. They don't have that. It's got it for the vacuum advance, and that's it. But Amazon says it'll work. So, guess we'll find out. Oh, where is the Now I've never put on a Chinese carburetor on a vehicle before. I've used other Chinese parts, but never an actual carburetor from China. So this ought to be extremely fun. and very, well, interesting to say the least. Oh no. Well, that wasn't good. My vacuum line for the vacuum vents just broke. All right, I went ahead and just took off the carburetor real quick. See this? I don't know if y'all can see it. Okay, this right here was leaking fuel, and it's pretty loose. So there's an O-ring in here, and this O-ring, it was what causing it not to work right. So yeah, this O-ring was causing it not to really want to, you know, like I said, it's loose. Y'all can see that. So we had this new, like I said, Chinese version Autolite here. Is this, Amazon said this will work. So I guess we'll find out. They say it will work. I don't know. I've actually never dealt with Chinese carburetors before. So this is something that's completely new to me. Anyway. Now this thing's got dual accelerator pumps on the outside. See, one here and one here. And this is like really kind of weird. You know, I think it's like a dual accelerator pump. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Like I said, I've never dealt with Chinese carbs ever. Ever in my life have I ever dealt with a Chinese carburetor. So, you know, we're kind of learning something. If I have to, excuse me, it's a little chilly out today. If I have to, we'll take this one, Holly apart that came off. That's a Holly 1904. And this is, like I said, this is supposed to be a Chinese version of the Autolite A1100, which they say will fit for the 170. What was it? 144, 170. And there was something else. So you guys are going to kind of learn with me here, because like I know they sometimes say, well, Chinese carburetors, guys, ain't bad. And then I heard, well, don't ever buy a Chinese carburetor. Now, man, it's got a little wiggle room. I don't really like that. Uh-oh, this thing's hitting something. Oh, this chobber doober under here, I think it's hitting. Okay, right. Whoop. Helps if we put it on it straight. Okay. So, is this, it feels like looks like it's hitting on something under here. Oh, shoot. We may not be able to make this work. I don't know. Why is it not sitting straight on here? It's not sitting like straight on this. That's weird. Why is it not sitting completely flush? It's not sitting completely flush on top of this flange. And I don't know why it's not. It should be. but it's not for whatever weird reason. Shoot. I don't know why it's not sitting on here the way it should. It's like it's not flat. That's what it seems like it's not flat. Like this surface here is not flat. Let me kind of put it down on here, and then I don't know, this is a kind of a weird little setup here. I'm gonna look at this a little closer, guys. Oh, this base is a little bigger than the holly. Oh man, I don't know if this is gonna actually work, because yeah, the base of this Chinese carburetor is a little bigger than the holly base. Oh man, see, I have another holly here, but it's foobar. It's no good. Damn, I don't know if we're gonna be able to make this. I don't know if we're gonna make this Chinese carburetor work, to be honest with you. Yeah, because see, this base right here is actually bigger than this holly. Oh man, I should have paid more attention. See, I don't know if y'all can tell. There's a little bit of a size difference there. Man, I'm trying to do everything on this car on like a budget, you know, and we know that holly carburetor, that shaft, what it is air's leaking on that shaft, and it's causing it to get a vacuum leak. That's why I can't use it. I mean, I could pull the shaft completely out and hopefully maybe replace O-rings, but I don't know. Sorry guys, I'm smoking here, but this is okay. This is kind of a weird setup. I don't know if it's gonna work. Maybe if I double up on these gaskets. I mean, the gaskets are the same size. I mean, there we go. That might work. Yeah, the gaskets are the exact same size. It's just the bases of the carburetors, well, are not. I said, I'm not really familiar when I used to direct replacements is what I'm really used to. And I mean, this is clear. It's not oh no, the fuel line ain't gonna go on there either now. What? Oh man. Oh, well, I don't know, guys, if this is actually going to work or not. We're not going to put on the fuel line right now. Because we don't even know if really that fuel pump works. I did not order a new one because that fuel pump is, I with the vacuum, because it serves as a vacuum pump as well. So that fuel pump is actually $200 and what was it, $50 or $60. It's a little pricey. I don't know. So, damn. I may end up having to do something a wee bit different here. I don't know. We'll throw some gas in this carb and we'll see what it'll do and go from there. That's really all I can do. We'll just go from there, see what we can make work. It's got a lot of play on it and on this base, and that's what kind of worries me too. Like, it's got a lot of wiggle room, and that old one doesn't. We may still end up having to tear the old one apart. Like I said, I'm not used to Chinesium stuff. I know a lot of people say don't buy Chinese parts. Well, all my parts for my cars actually come from China, believe it or not. I think this one's going to have a real bad vacuum leak on it. I really do. I kind of think it's going to. I'm not going to go overly tight because something tells me I don't think this is going to work the way I want it to. I really don't. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to work, guys. I really don't. I think it's going to have some bad vacuum leaks. But I guess we'll be finding out, won't we? Nothing, because we got these water lines that go underneath and pass through and go to the heater core. Well, they is what gets the fuel up to temperature, if I can explain that right. They get it to fuel up to temperature. So, keeps it from, what, doesn't it keep it from vapor locking or something? I'm not really sure, but Ford did this on multiple vehicles. Damn, I don't really like this, though. Let me push my back in there. I may end up having to try to rebuild that carburetor. That's what may end up happening because, I mean, honestly, God dang it, this linkage sucks on the actual original linkage. It really sucks. I don't think it's actually supposed to have a spring because there's actually a spring made into the carburetor. Now, this one bracket, and I'll bring you in, it's a little loose. I think I showed it last time. It's actually a little loose and it binds up. So we may have to kind of do a little monkeying around here. I don't know just quite yet, but I guess what we can do is get me a bottle and pour a little gasoline in it. I don't know if that's, no, that ain't gas. What the hell? Well, it don't smell like gas. Well, that's because it's not, dummy. All right. Well, we got some fuel poured in the bowl. I do have the fuel line from the fuel pump going into a gas jug, just in case it happens to start working. Sucks is this metal fuel line goes at one angle, and on this new carburetor, it's straight. I don't think this new carburetor is going to work, though. I could be wrong, but I don't think it's going to work. Directions say to tap on it, get everything unstuck. I don't know. I don't got too much faith in a Chinese carburetor. But we'll see. All right. Yeah, let's hear it. Oh, you fucker? Or not. Got problems with this with this stupid ass, the starter solenoid here on the firewall. It kind of gives me a few issues every now and then. Uh-oh. I got nothing happening here. Well, that ain't a damn good thing here. Shit. Shoot fire. Save those matches. Oh. I mean, the ground's good. It's got to be this stupid thing. Got this gigantic wire here that's 49 million feet long. Maybe one in there. Switches there to sit there and just hook it up to the starter. Oh, well, we did something new. It clicked. It's this one connection is what it is. Oh, shit. Well, okay. This is not. Will you be nice to me? No, it's not. She's not going to be nice. Okay, let's... pull you out right here. May have to sit there and make it a little longer or something. I don't know. Come on, you ass. Alright, now it'll work now. If it don't, I use a screwdriver. Well, shit. It's not getting a good connection at all. Well, let's do this then. Let's just get my... Let's see, I have wire strippers here somewhere. Of course, where they're at, I couldn't tell you. No. I'll use my little pair of dikes here. I don't know where the wire strippers are. I got some. I just don't know where the hell they're at. Oh well. What's the worst thing that happened? Oh, I know where they're at. They're in the shop. They're in the shop with the New Yorker is where they're at, I think. I hope. I gotta get back on the New Yorker too. Lee, I got so much to do. Guys, it ain't funny. I want to get this Falcon up and going because I am going to sell it. I'd just rather, when it comes down, is to make sure it's going to drive. So hopefully this video we can actually get it to drive. There we go. Now, well, we got a lot more wire here, so let me twist all the little strands back together. And there we go. That might work a little nicer. Alright. Alright. Oh, you're an asshole, car. What wire?
Okay. Spark up your cylinder.
All right. Let's see. Damn, Mickey Mouse. Nope. Oh, I lost contact all the way around now. Okay, so let's see how far open we are. Oh, man. Okay, so half, one. The odds are the only thing you gotta do is 1.5 turns, and that's it. Oh, there's something in that bowl still going in there. Oh, well, I don't want to actually mess with the throttle at the moment, not until I see I've got everything reset. This Chinese carburetor is not being very nice. Go figure. Chinese carburetor not work like it once should. Go figure the odds of that. Well, that ain't gonna work. Oh, I know I poured some in here. And you got this itty bitty little hole here. Like I said, I'm not having no faith in this Chinese carburetor. Honestly, I'm not having. Oh, you asshole. I hate the throttle on this car, though. It's not really very good. It sounds like it's fucking squirting in there, so guess we'll continue to leave the choke closed, I guess. I just want it to idle because we don't really have no cooling system in it either. Well, she did something right after she said, oh, the choke was open. Oh, that's kind of a good thing, but man, that was a high ripper. A high ripper. And, well, the goddamn, this whole throttle setup is not, or the adjustment screw, you turn it in, out, another turn. Keep saying I'm gonna give myself a little mustard bottle to fill up these little tiny holes with, but then I never do it. Let's see. Someone says you can pour gas on your finger and it'll go in the hole. Yeah, it does. Well, I'll be damned. That actually does work. I don't like how high it was revving though. Like, oh, you stupid ass throttle cable. Yeah, it's working. It's got squirt action. I heard it go psst, psst, psst. There we go. Because I think I hear going psst, psst, psst. But this idle control is kind of shitty if you ask me. Well, go ahead and hit that T Keep the T, Tim. Oh, let's see what we can get her to do. I don't have faith in this carb. Well, I mean, that fuel pump ain't coming to life though. That carburetor is not happy at all. Boy, is she not happy. She's sucking in vacuum, and I know where it's wrong because this carburetor is so loose fitting on the platform. I don't like that carb. I don't like it at all. It's not, this carburetor is not exactly what I wanted it to be. I mean, it will run, but I don't know. I think I'd have better luck with the old carburetor, honestly. Is the ignition off?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this Chinese carburetor. It was not, and it wasn't sucking no fuel. We got the thing in there, so I mean, it does kind of run. It's just, well, of course, I didn't tighten up this other vacuum port coming off the pump going to the carburetor, and that didn't help. I mean, it did rev up, but it did not idle back down at all. Yeah, see, that's just not, I don't like this carb. I really don't, guys. I don't like it at all. I may have to try to make this other one work, the old one, because, man, that's, oh, it's not idling down. It's got way too much vacuum to it. Way too much vacuum. I mean, motor sounds good, but man, that vacuum is just too damn much. Maybe I can back that other screw out. The idle adjustment screw is not even working for it. The curb idle adjustment, yeah, it's not working for it at all. It's not even, hell, that damn curb idle ain't even touching anything. I don't know. Like I said, I may have to put this old carburetor back on. Of course, if I do that, I gotta take that carburetor completely apart because where it's sucking vacuum horribly bad too. Go ahead, Tim. Hey, it sounds good. There we are. Do me a favor, pull this thing out of the way for me.
Huh?
Pull this thing out of the way for me, please.
Yeah.
As y'all hear, she run good though. She runs really strong. So hopefully she made a little noise, but it's okay. What? Huh? Hope that they don't die on me. Here, go in the car. Come on, quit. Yeah. Oh! Never mind. Hey. She died on me. She died quick. Damn. This Chinese carburetor, she ain't happy. She ain't happy at all. We're going to get her to move out here. I don't give a damn what I got to do. This car is going to move out of here somehow. I'm bound and determined on that. She's just not happy. She's been sleeping for 30 plus years, so yeah, she's not happy at all. Something happened with the fuel pump or something, and it either quit just pumping fuel or something. Well, yeah, she's not happy. Let's try it again. I knew I wasn't going to have much time before she possibly would. What the fuck? Oh, I see what happened. Oh yeah, that's what happened. Yeah. Had a little bit of a spark show here. Now as he goes, well, these jumper cables are not the greatest. No, they're bad. I don't think I ever showed y'all. I know you guys are way back there. You can't see shit. Alright, why did she die though? Oh, my fuel pump died. That's what happened, my fuel pump died. Ah, that's what happened. Alright. Yeah, the fuel pump died on her for a brief second or four. So we're gonna do something just a wee bit different for just a minute, so we make sure that fuel pump don't die on me again. I'm gonna take a little drill bit and poke it down in the terminal. Well, that didn't fucking work. Sorry, trying to keep everything kind of PG, but okay, that one's too small. Oh, and I'm missing the one that's an in-between size, but that's okay. We'll make another one work. She's gonna drive out of here. And that's why I got you guys positioned the way I do. Because I am bound and determined to make her drive right out of here. May tap on this valve seat just in case, because they said these do tend to stick when they're new. Alright, let's. Oh. God damn, let go of my jacket, car. Damn car tried to grab on my jacket, says, no, you're staying here. I think this car likes me, but I think it likes me anyway. Seems like it does. All right, now she started. She started again. As y'all can hear, get this thing out here. My brother's in the car trying to, so that way I can Yeah, this connection came off. All right, let's do this, guys. Let's make her move. I'm gonna stick this spare. I got a spare wheel since the seat's not in it. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Oh yeah, good old manual steering. All right, let's do it. Hell yeah, guys. There, that way y'all can kind of see me going down the driveway there. She's trying to get a little hot. So, yeah, buddy. What do y'all think about this? Vroom, vroom. Yeah, we're gonna park this thing in my front yard because we got a little something to do with this. I love this car. I wish the brakes worked. They try. Shit. I hope y'all are still hearing me. I hope you guys can still hear me. I don't know if y'all can or not. Sorry if you can't. I'll edit it. So, I should have put y'all in the car with me, but I think it was a little bit better of effect. Well, I'd still take y'all up to the front. I ain't gonna tell you what I got planned for this car for a little bit, but I damn sure wasn't going to end the video with the way I started to, because she had me a little irritated for a little bit. But as you can see, I know I'm not driving it down the road. She did get hot a little bit. So good news is we finally got this off. Well, kind of. Yeah. And well, look at all that rust. The whole neck is like that. Unfortunately, I know y'all can't really see it too good, but yeah, that neck is just full of rust. So fuel tank going to have to be taken out. Not right now, and maybe not by me. She does run. She does move. But unfortunately, she was trying to get a little bit hot. That temperature gauge crept up there pretty good, so I didn't want to blow her up. But yeah, she's staying a little bit different of a spot. That was my seat right there, sitting on that rim, because it was better than sitting completely on the floor, even though I'm 6'1" and still pull it off. But yeah, clutch works good, transmission works good. Headlights work whenever they want to. The one does. But otherwise, I mean, she's a good classic old car. Now, I did find a little bit more rust on this car. And of course, I don't know how I'm going to open up the trunk again. But on this trunk lid, on the inside, there's a little bit of rust down on this side, but on the inside, but it's an easy fix. And of course, you know, she got air shocks. They don't work. I already tried that. And then the adjustable shackles, which I don't know, I'm kind of thinking about adjusting those shackles up so it's got a little more hot rod look, maybe. No, maybe later. But now this is the real ending to this car. I have it up for sale in Marketplace, but no one's really hit on it. I said before, Falcons do not sell very good in New Mexico, even though most of the time they're rust free. This one needs a lot of work, but she does run, she does move, she don't stop. You gotta get creative. But brand new tires on her, brand new Chinese carburetor. I mean, shoot, she runs. I got her where she hasn't been in a long time. 1991. She hasn't ran, so I'm happy she runs and drives. I know I ain't gonna make no money on it. I ain't gonna get my money back out of her. I already know that. $1,000. I think it's fair. Someone else can get the title to it. That's gonna cost about $450. I got a guy that'll do it, and then do some body work to the fender, and I got the interior, I got the seats to it. They've already been cleaned. They're in pretty good shape. I may put them in, this week. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed it, and we're trying to make this channel grow a little bit more than what we're doing. So go ahead and make sure you hit that subscribe, like, comment, hit the notification bells so that way you get alerted to all my videos. And until the next one, you guys stay safe out there, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out, guys.